Good greetings, Rusty Dog here. Yeah, we're back in flight sim. I wanted to do a flight with the Fenix because I haven't flown it for a while. We've been doing the small aircraft and the Boeings, so I wanted to get back to this one. And I wanted to plug in my my little Wings MCDU thing. So yeah. So it's another short hop today. I deliberately chose this flight because I wanted a night flight, and the UK is plunged into darkness right now. So we're flying from Newcastle, which is up in the north of England, northeast to be specific, to Amsterdam, Schiphol Airport in the Netherlands. So cool for anybody wanting to go over for tulips or other I didn't know what to say there or other exciting things. This is the flight to be on. Yeah, so I asked ChatGPT, get me a flight that's around an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes from Newcastle in an A320, and it said sure, here's a few choices, and one of them was this one. So I thought, okay, Amsterdam, that's fine, but I asked it to make sure to give me flights that are official, you know, that EasyJet literally do a real fly out of Newcastle to go to. Now ChatGPT didn't get it wrong, but it didn't quite understood what I mean either. It has given me, indeed, a flight that is 1 hour and 20 minutes, but it's done that with block time, not flight time. The block time is 1 hour 22, so it nailed it, but the flight time is 55 minutes. It's going to be a short one, shorter than I really would have wanted. Marty McFly, flying low, good morning. Is it morning already? Nah, it's not morning, is it? No, it's just gone midnight. Yeah, I'm booking your seat. Oh, you already got a reserved seat, mate. And next to the window. Stuff you can smoke. Yeah, stuff you can smoke, stuff you can... I don't know what a decent word is. Yeah, red light district stuff. Hey, Mr. Pittman. Hey, Von Doodle. Welcome, guys. Nice to see you all here at this time of night. Why are you still awake? Because it's a weekend, right? It's a weekend, that's why. You can get some brownies. Exactly. Exactly. The ones that have been, say, spiked, or the ones on 2 legs. No, let's leave that. Right. Right, so this is our plane for today, guys. The Ryanair, no, it's not actually, it's EasyJet. I don't know why I got Ryanair from. The EasyJet Airbus A320. I was going to pick the A321, the slightly longer plane, but again, same reason as the last time with the Boeing, as I didn't have an EasyJet or Ryanair, which is what why I was going to mention Ryanair, or any other, like TUI or any other UK livery. For the A321 with the particular plane I wanted to fly. So I'm gonna have to grab some of those. Yeah, so that's the reason. I've got my flashlight on because I can't see where I'm going otherwise. But in case you're wondering what this looks like in the daytime, well, the thumbnail kind of gives that away. And we're gonna be late off actually here. So let's have a wander over and do our, as the captain, it's up to me to do my pre-flight inspection. So I am allowed to be on this line. And yeah, for those who don't know, the ticking sound, that's the bearings, I think, inside of these engines. Let me just stop one of them. Come on. But there's still the other one. Shush. But of course the breeze will pick up and they'll start going again. Stop. See? They're going to start ticking again. Annoying. I love this plane because it is so freaking detailed. It is incredible. More so than the PMDG planes, but that's not a hit on the PMDG planes. I love the Boeings. I freaking love them. But in terms of, like, you know, full-on study level, this is the plane. This is the one. And also, it has all of the Microsoft, you know, the stuff, like me being able to just wander up to this plane, and if I want to pull out the external power, you know, I can just go pop. Uh-oh. Oh, did you hear that sound go away? Listen. You hear the difference? What the hell? Auto shut off. Now we've got no ground power. No, can we have ground power, please? At least have it available, thank you. So I can actually do my little inspection of the plane here. Now, where's those air tabs here? I just call them air tabs. I don't know why, but I do. It's actually, this flashlight's actually quite bright. Is that the panel I wanted to open? Oh, yeah. Is it? Yeah. This handle. I think this handle here is, if I remember right, it's to release the... Oh. Isn't it to release one of the... Okay. I don't remember. I don't remember what the lever does. Where's the cable going? Isn't it to release the aft baggage area or something like this? Or one of those panels? It's not this one, is it? Because this is the fuel. And we can open that. And we can actually fuel the plane from here, believe it or not. If we open these, we can actually drain fuel out as well. You've got this defuel option where you can actually drain the fuel out. So yeah, as I said, the detail in this plane is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. In a good way, of course. In a very good way. Now, what's that thing that I can only mess with if I've got the hydraulics on? So, like, if I pop this door open, if I don't lock it afterwards, if I close it but I don't lock it afterwards, then gravity will eventually make it click open again. And we don't want that. Now, is that something to do with this panel? Yeah, there you go. So if you don't close it properly, then yeah, it will eventually, it will shut, but then give it a few seconds, maybe a minute, and then it'll click itself back open. And you don't want that. Certainly not when you're flying. Oh, hello. What the hell is that? What is she? A skittle. Looks like a skittle or something. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to bother opening the bulk cargo doors or any such thing like that. This is a vent, I think, for the APU. So okay, I'm pretty happy here. I've already got the front door open. I haven't bothered with the back door yet. Oh, see, I couldn't get up last time. I've got to go left and right to get up for some reason. I don't really want to open this door, but we can. It's big and heavy, man. Come on. the weight behind it. Now walking in here feels like it's a frickin' abandoned plane. This plane hasn't been in service for 25 years. Right. In fact, let me just close this from this side because we're not going to be using it. It's going to have to properly seal though. Come on. Come on, how much do you want me to push it in? Is that it? Good. Alright, I'm assuming that is correctly locked. I do not want it coming open in flight. Thank you very much. No, thank you. Now there is other stuff we can inspect here, but I'm not going to bother with it. I can't remember, can we remove chocks manually? I don't think so, right? I think we have to do it from the tablet. Oh, okay, maybe not. And even we have to separate front and back. Awesome. Well, I'm going to need those removed. See, it doesn't automatically remove it from the other side either. Nope. You have to do it just as you would in reality. It sounds like there's the brake fans. It sounds like these engines are getting a little bit more breezy. There's a more breeze coming into them because they're clicking even faster now. Yeah, okay. Right, let's get on board, guys, and get this thing fired. I was trying to dip under the tape, but I couldn't. I don't know why my captain's struggling to get up. Maybe he's got a dodgy leg. Alright, welcome aboard, passengers. I've set up cameras already. It was a little bit dodgy to do some of the interior ones, but they are all set up. Alright, now for me to sit down, all I need to do, I'm wearing a high-vis jacket. I know you can't see it there, but I'm supposed to be. And if I hang it up on the coat hanger, and how do I know I've hung it up on the coat hanger? Because there it is, one high-vis jacket, which I wasn't shown to be wearing, by the way. Have you still not got your uniform back from the laundrette? Or the dry cleaners, I should say. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, on a ticking plane, I know, right? Did you know I was made an honorary Girl Scout and have badges to boot? Right. Okay. I didn't know. Nope. Right, so I've set up my peak overview and I've set up my cameras up here and all that kind of stuff, so we should have tablet and FCP or whatever it's called on this plane. The full of fingerprints and dust and grease screen of the MCDU, of which I won't be using by clicking buttons here because I already have one physically in front of me, which looks exactly the same as this. So I will be using that instead. And then we've got the controls here. What else? I think that's it. That's all I need. Right, so first thing. Oh my god, this Excuse me? I thought I'd turned that off. I turned that off. Who's the frick sneezing? Pilots. Oh, right, guys. I did not take off. I did it again. I changed everything I wanted and I forgot to save the profile. Don't be giving me your frickin' diseases. Right. I can't believe I'm actually looking for the ground power. Oh my god, the amount of times I've flown this plane. You see, you get stuck into Boeing mode, and that's it. Where's the ground power? I'm probably looking right at it, and I can't even see it. All right, let's put the batteries on and see if we get an available. Can you do me a favor and please turn out the light? Avail. There you go. That's what I want. External power. So why couldn't I see it? It was right in front of me. Oh, I knew it had to be on this panel. Yes, there it is. Maybe okay, you know what? You know what? Screw it. I'm blaming the flashlight. I couldn't see it because of the flashlight. And so, yeah, so there. That's what it was. Right, can we have a bit more light up here, please? And thank you. Well, maybe not that bright. And dome light, can we have it on dim? Or let's put it on full bright for now. We can use dim when we're in flight if we want to. Alright, cool enough. That's cool enough. Couldn't find the external power. That is ridiculous. Sure. Okay, so right now then, we want the nav lights on. So, I originally believed that this switch was, it says here nav and logo. And I thought that 1 was to put the nav on, and 2 was to put the logo on, which is the light that's on the tail. But it isn't. It's actually, they're both nav and logo, but I think 2 is a backup in case circuit 1 fails. I believe that is the case. And the wing light is only, of course, if the captain wants to have a look at the edge of the wing to see if there's any ice on there or any such thing. Because it does light up the leading edge of the wing, which I don't know, we don't think we can see it from here. But I wonder if I have a specific camera. That's not what I want. I wonder if I have a specific camera, because there's some weird ones here. Right, outside, won't it? Be outside. Well, maybe not. No, kind of want one that's looking back on the plane, really. Oh, I know. Let's just go into spot view. All right, if we choose the darker wing, maybe that one. I don't know if it's going to show properly. But if I put the wing light on, so what it should do now is there should be a light on the side of the plane now, which lights up that leading edge of the wing. So this is your wing light, and it highlights. See how this whole wing is highlighted now? And that's just so the captain can look out of his window. Although I don't know how he can see the frickin' thing. And just have a look and see if there's any ice on the leading edge of the wing. That's pretty much it. Okay. Why am I telling you this now? I have no idea. Right, so no smoking signs. Seatbelts are going to be on anyway. And I think that's it for the lights at the moment. Get the strobe on automatic. I think that's it. My emergency exits. And then that's it. So are we still waiting for GPS? Yeah, another 6 minutes for GPS to align. All right. And what I love about this as well is if you pull the cable out, see it's on 79% because I don't know why has it been losing battery. It's charging up. If I pull the cable out though, it'll stop charging and it will actually yep, it will. Can we get the cable back in, please? Thank you. Yep. Alright, so now it's charging. But I don't know, it hasn't been switched on while I've been talking, so I don't know why we've lost 21%. But, you know, okay. Right, so here's our flight. We're already 20 minutes late because that is when I filed the Simbury flight plan. So hopefully the runways haven't changed. Right, weather here. Looks decent. 3 degrees though, so we'll have to use anti-ice today anyway. And Amsterdam also -3 in Amsterdam, dropping to -5. Ours is 3 at the moment, dropping to -1. But yeah, okay, weather doesn't look too shabby at all, looks pretty good. Nothing significant. There's the route. So we're going out via the girls. We're going out with the girls and we're coming in with the lambs. Alright. So, I will use my physical. Hey, fly by Mo, how you doing? Right, so let me just pop into Atsu, and I have to re-remember this again because it's been a little while. So anyway, flight in it. We're gonna go into flight in it. Right, so flight number is I believe it's ESY2627. Yeah. In case you're wondering how I'm writing that, as I said, I've got my own MCDU here. And we are departing from EGNT. Destination is EHAM. And the alternate airport is EHEH. Estimated time en route is 55 minutes, and I think that's it, right? So let's just file that. Now I'm not saying that it's going to come up on here, but it would be nice if it frickin' did, because this is where we get the response from. But I'm not sure it's going to do it. But I have filed it. I don't think I need to press it again, even though there's a little star there. This is just me initializing the flight. It's basically communications with the people in the tower, I think, but it's not via voice. It's like a text message, if you like. So the fact that the asterisk is there, do we just leave it? Because we have to come back to this later, I think, at some point before we take off, but I don't remember the exact point. But okay. Let me just see if we have any received messages. We have a load sheet here, so we can do that and accept it. And is that going to go back? No, it's okay. I was wondering whether it was going to forget everything I'd just done. Right, let's go to the FMGC. GPS primary lost. Yeah, how much longer before that changes? 2 minutes. So okay, so in 2 minutes we should get messages about the GPS being on board. Right, so the nav data is accurate up to, it doesn't run out until 18th of February, so we've got 4 more days on that. So that's cool. And let's file, let's put in my flight number first and then we'll request the flight. Yeah, so it's EasyJet 2627. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, I got that wrong. Sorry guys. Maybe that shouldn't be a problem though, really. Ah, where am I going? Atsu. AOC menu. Oh, I did put it in correctly. It's EZY. Yep, that is correct. So why the hell am I getting ESY from? Yeah, let's clear that. EZY 2627. Okay, let's get the Simbri flight plan in. Nav accuracy upgraded. Cool. We have GPS. Yeah, baby, GPS primary. Baby. All right. Is this in? It's in, right? Okay. So cost index today is 1.5. Cruising altitude today will be flight level 350. And all the rest is fine. Now let's get the cruise winds in. So, wind request. Please fart. There we go. There's the climb winds. Lovely. And let's have a look at the flight plan. Let's get rid of the scratch pad stuff. And departure from runway. Oh, you know what? Let's tune into the ATIS first and find out and confirm. Let's confirm that it is runway. Oh, what have we been assigned anyway? Runway 25. Let's confirm it's runway 25 so that we know. So the frequency for the ATIS at Newcastle. Well, you know what? If you want to find out what it is properly, without just looking at Beyond ATC to tell you, what you can do is now then, does this have a home button? There you go, because I can't see the frickin' thing. Go to the nav charts, wait a little while, wait a bit longer, click it again. All right. Right, Newcastle, hello. And let's go to, is it ground charts? Airport info. And you'll see just at the top here, guys, that the ATIS frequency is 118.380. Okay. And so we tune that in. That's exactly what Beyond ATC is saying, by the way. 118.380. Let's go down. I could just press a button on Beyond ATC and it'll automatically tune me in anyway. But where's the fun in that? Right, talk to me.
QNH1008. Landing and departing runway 25.
Yes.
Transition level 070. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Newcastle.
Oh.
Advise on initial contact.
Why?
You have information echo.
Echo. Temporary flight restrictions are in place?
Newcastle Airport information echo. 002
Restrictions.
Niner Zulu. Wind 180 at 8.
Transition level is 7,000 here.
Okay. Temperature 02. Dew point -02.
Wow.
QNH1008.
Yeah.
Landing and departing runway 25.
25.
Transition.
All right, thank you very much.
070. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Advise on initial contact. You have information echo.
Right, we need to tune into ground now, which is 121.730.
Newcastle Airport information echo. 002 Niner Zulu. Wind 180 at 8. Feeling and visibility okay.
Okay. Newcastle ground, this is Easy 2627 with information echo requesting IFR clearance. So, it's 25. Oops. I have the girly. It was the girl 3X, wasn't it?
Easy 2627. IFR clearance is not available at this time.
Oh shit.
Please check back later.
We're not cleared to fly, guys. Why? Is it the weather? Is it the visibility? Oh my god, they're not clearing us to fly. Didn't we see a plane leaving out when we were stood outside the plane? Or was it coming in? What's going on? Oh, I hope it clears. Otherwise, we're grounded. Delay coming up on that board. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, but not fine, right? I mean, it's not really fine. So there's our route. This is what I have on SimBrief, so it's Girl 3X. And Girly. Yeah, so... Whoops, I meant to do that one. Girl 3X. And there's no transitions, so let's just file that one. And as you can see, Girly is in there, which is what it's supposed to be, because that's what that says. Girly, and then Gasco. There's Gasco at the bottom. Right, so let's get the arrival in on runway 18 left. Bow, 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 bow. We might not be flying, guys, just saying. Wait a minute. 18 center, 18 right, 22, 24, 27, 36C, 36R. Where is runway what? Oh, there it is. Yeah, never mind. Don't we have an ILS on that? Ugh. It's not an ILS landing. Okay. And it's, what is it? Lambs 2A. So no glide slope for us today then. Lovely. That means flying the plane into the ground, basically. Yeah, instead of setting your final glide slope intercept altitude and then have the glide slope bring you in, all I do is, instead of setting it at whatever it is, let's say 3,000, I just set it at 0, the altitude, basically telling the plane fly into the ground. And then at 500 feet or so, 1,500 feet or something, I'll disengage autopilot and bring it in. Basically. Ish. Right, so let's file it up to the transition altitude, which is 7. In fact, you know what? Let's just take it the whole way, because the plane's going to obey the constraints anyway. If we're allowed to take off. If we take off without clearance, then we won't have Beyond ATC to talk to us, you know, throughout the flight. So, alright, let's have a look through, make sure everything is connected. See, now, the reason we're getting a line, let me just go back up to the top here. So the reason we're getting a line down here is because we're actually flying through, we're not going straight out over the water. We are going down through England, in about the middle of England, pretty much, right through the center of it, and then we start taking a turn out over the water. It's just the way the flight is. That looks absolutely frickin' spot on. Absolutely perfect for a change. Thank you. However, let me just get this out of plan mode. However, can I just confirm that runway 18 left is not ILS? Arrival. No, go back. Yeah, approach. Come on, it's very, you know, laggy. Night transition. So we've got ILS on runway 18 center, 18 right. I might request a change of a change of frickin' runway. Where the hell is 18 left? Do you know what? I think I might refile the flight plan with SimBrief and see if I can get an ILS runway in. Wait a minute. Show me the airport, because I am definitely a little bit lost here. Nope. This one. Thank you. So there's 18 left. So if I can come in on 18 left, why can't I come in on 18 center? What's wrong with that? Do you know what, guys? I'm gonna change the flight plan. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna see if we can get on 18 center. Right, bear with me. So 18 center is, yep, 10,827 feet. That's plenty. And let me just change the time as well. In fact, let's just leave it like that. I may have to reload it back into Beyond ATC. So let's go here and let's go re-import. And now we have 18 center, as you can see there, and it's the same route coming in, Lambda. Dude, what have I told you? This is just really just doing my head in now. No coughing, no sneezing, no nothing. And I even disabled it. And I even saved the profile. Right. So let's change this out, guys, quickly. So we are arriving at ILS 18 center. We're going to be bringing it in on the Lambda 2A. And let's insert that. And just for the sake of being sure, let's pop it back into the flight plan mode and just run through it again, make sure it stays connected. No reason why it shouldn't. It should be exactly the same, just popping into a different runway. And it brakes. Isn't that wonderful? Alright. Where's my delete button? Okay, so clear the discontinuity. Let's go back a little bit. Alright. So that turn, that final turn, is around 10 nautical miles from the runway, so that's fine. No problem there. And the final altitude, well, we'll have to have a look. We'll have to have a look, guys, see what it is. Because now we have a glide slope, right? So I want to see what the intercept altitude is. So Amsterdam, approach. Do we choose this one? Night transition? I don't know. This isn't the chart that I want. I mean, we are coming in from there and then making that turn. but it's at Sydney. We're coming in here and then making a turn down. Okay, right. I don't want this. I don't want this one. Right, we are having a Cat 2 ILS runway 18C. Yeah, this is what I want. Right, so the glide slope intercept altitude is 2,000, I guess. 3,000 coming in at Sydney, then come down to 2,000 at AM 6:30. Then we will intercept the glide slope and bring her in. Okay, so what do we need to know? Final approach course. On this plane, not really, because it'll plug itself in and put all of that stuff in automatically anyway. ILS frequency 109. This is not the ILS frequency, this is the VOR. You can tell it, well, I was going to say you can tell it's VOR because it has Morse code, but then so does the ILS, so forget that. ILS frequency is 109.5. And the only other thing I need to know is the trans altitude. 3,000. Oh my god, that is low. Okay, 3,000 is the trans. And decision altitude will be, runway is, I've never seen that before, minus 12. It's 12 foot below sea level. So why isn't it underwater? That's a joke, by the way. Look at this, man. The decision altitude, 88. Are you kidding? So we can be, okay, 88 basically means it is 100 feet from touchdown, because it's the 88 plus the minus 12, or plus the 12. So yeah, that is really freaking low. All right, so 88 is the decision altitude. That is shocking. Last minute decisions. Hey Lenny, how you doing, mate? Welcome. All right, so we are doing a Cat 3 landing, not a Cat 2 landing, not a Cat 3. So I believe you use Cat 3 if you're going to do an auto landing. I think so. So for me, this is like, typically this is a lower transition altitude than you would typically find. And this decision altitude, normally it's 200 feet above the ground level of the runway. This is 100. So that means that when you're 100 feet from hitting the ground, touchdown, you can still pull out and not land and go around, or, you know, you can abort the landing. But anything at 100 feet or below, you will be landing. Period. Simple as that. All right, cool, fine, fair enough, all that stuff. Yeah, I guess we should get the performance information in now, so that the rest of this panel can.
Information Foxtrot now current. QNH1007.
Pressure is changing. I need to do it on both sides though, otherwise, see, this plane will complain if it doesn't match on both sides. On the Boeing, at least, I don't know whether it's reality or it's just the way it's done in the sim, but on the PMDG Boeing, if I adjust it on my side, the first officer side gets changed as well automatically, and the standby instrument also updates itself automatically. But on this one I have to do all three separate. There, right. Okay, so we need the second page now of init. Okay, and it wants me to put this in manually, right? Ah, boy, oh Right, 0 fuel weight. Better. Yeah. 0 fuel weight, 44,000 and 0 and 0. So if this was above 50, I would put it as 44.1, but as it is, I'm quite happy to go 44.0. So on the 0 fuel weight, then it's 44.0, and then the 0 fuel weight center of gravity is... Why am I missing this? Where is it? Are we looking at this again? Or this one? I think it's this. Let me just load the... You know what? I don't even have to fill it in. Let's just load the aircraft instantly with fuel and everything, and then just send it to MCDU. And then it'll do it for me. Oh, 59.4? Where the hell did you get that from? Oh, because alright. Because I put the numbering while the plane wasn't loaded. Sorry. I should have loaded the plane first. Because of course then the weight changes. Duh. Good thing. Man, I get rusty. Okay, so forget that. And now let's move on to performance. Yeah, little slip up there. Okay, so again we can just fill this in using the tablet. So departure performance. So taking off from there, surfaces dry, flap config optimal, force toga, no, anti-ice. We are going to put it on. It's only 3 degrees, so I am going to put it on anyway. Even though it's maybe no ice detected. It doesn't matter. Even if I have it turned off later, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so let's calculate those. And we could put all this in manually if we want, or we could just send to MCDU, and that fills that in. So the V2 speed is 134. If we add 5 to that, 139, that's going to be my speed here. Just a little bit of an overhead. Yeah. I'm hoping that will go back to a soon. And yeah, that's it. I think we're done here. That's the MCDU all programmed in. I don't believe there's anything else we need to put in here. I've never bothered looking at the fuel prediction. Oh yes, fuel prediction. Okay, so we've got an extra hour of fuel at the bottom right corner here. Extra hour of extra ton of fuel. Oh my god, an extra ton of fuel, which will give us 29 minutes of extra flying time. What else am I going to get wrong today? Right, are we ready? Actually no, we're not. We need to fill it up here now. Let's get the fuel pumps on. And let's get the APU started. 1, 2, 3. Need to get rid of those stairs as well. Come on. There she goes. Alright, let's get rid of the stairs. I think the best way to do that. Because we've got, get rid of chocks and cones. Well, okay. Close the door. I think those stairs are going to move away when we request push and start. They'd better, otherwise, yeah, well, they'd better move. I'm not sure I can do it from here. I don't think so. I mean, in the Boeing I can, but I don't think I can do it from here. No, we're good, we're good. Okay. Right. So, now we need to tune into the tower. Actually, no, let's leave it like this. Newcastle ground, EasyJet 2627 requesting push and start.
Easy 2627, Newcastle ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Roger, will face east, easy 2627, thank you. Wow, I love that. It automatically switched over to APU power and disconnected the external.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Roger, will face east, easy 2627, thank you. So we're not allowed to start the engines until the push is done.
Easy 2627, runway 25 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha.
Oh, I'm not repeating all of that.
Alpha 5, Delta 8, Delta, Delta 6, Delta 5, Delta 4,
Oh
Delta
my
2,
God.
Delta 1.
Should I? Well, I'll give it a go. Oh my God, I've never had this one. This is the longest taxi route I've ever had.
Locking gear.
Newcastle ground, Roger, will taxi to runway 25 via Alpha 3, Alpha, Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Delta 8, Delta, Delta 6, Delta 5, Delta 4, Delta 2, Delta 1. Easy 2627. Did I get it right? Did I? Come on. Yes! Yes, it cleared me. That's awesome. Right, what did he say? Do I have to take... I'll have to take the brakes off if they're on. Oh, okay. I guess that's a no-no. We're still waiting. Oh, by the way, did they give me a squawk code? No, because we haven't had clearance. Okay. Newcastle ground, this is EasyJet 2627 requesting IFR clearance. I shouldn't have said EasyJet, that's not my net title. Do we have it?
2627.
Yes.
Newcastle ground. Expect runway 25. Gurley Tree X-ray departure. Squawk 1745.
Roger, expecting runway 25 via Gurley 3X at squawk 1745. Thank God we got clearance.
Easy 2627. Read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Why aren't you going in? Roger, we'll call back when ready for push and start, thank you. Okay, let's put that in. Is this why we couldn't do the pushback on GSX? Because we hadn't got clearance? Yeah, I guess so. Now, it says call me back when ready for pushback or engine start. Well, we've already done that. Let's continue. Do you want to request de-icing? Okay, whatever.
Rolls are coming now.
We're going to get ourselves de-iced, guys. I mean, it's 3 degrees, right? Okay, so oranges, we've just got the 2 gens, which are the engines, so that's fine. Everything else is cooking the juice, baby. Let's put the dome light on to dim now. Probably turn it off when it comes down to the flight. So beacon on, nav on, strobe on, runways and taxis off. Yeah, I'm happy with all that. Engine anti-ice is on. Even though we're about to get coated with some stuff. The thing is, while they're doing this, I've already got the APUs running, so can you hurry it up, guys, please?
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yes, do it. Fluid type 1, I don't care. Whatever. 50% concentration.
Treatment now and observe. Fluid type 1. Concentration at 50%. I will call you back when ready.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Just get it sprayed, get it done, and let's get out of here, because I'm burning fuel. Come on, spray that stuff. The guy there sitting waiting for pushback, breathing in all the fumes of this stuff, whatever the hell they use. Oh, that's enough, guys. Thank you. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for your services.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 1. Concentration at 50%.
Yeah, I know.
I am disconnecting. Good day.
I notice how the stairs are disconnected now as well. Good day, and thank you very much. Right. Can we now continue pushback? Apparently not. Okay, I guess we have to wait. Oh, here we go. Nose right, because we're going to face east.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, I'll release the parking brakes. There you go.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Right, alright, and I will. Till push is completed. Go and get yourself a drink of water. Right. No engine start then. Due to icing conditions, don't you dare start your engines in my face. It's even colder where we're going to as well, guys. It's frickin' -3. It's 6 degrees. It's 6 degrees colder. Weird, isn't it, how you have to do anti-icing here on the ground? Well, I say it's not weird, it kind of makes sense. I was just going to say, because, you know, when you're flying up at 35,000 feet, it's like -50. But I think there's only certain conditions and certain, you know, you have to have moisture in the air and everything, and certain temperatures for ice to actually form. It's not going to form up at 35,000. Okay, brakes set. No? Okay, what's happened here then? Yeah, see, I did do it. Right, squawk code is in, right? 1745. We did all of that. QNH 1007. Everything is set. Speed has gone back to dash dash dash. The dots just say that it's managed by the autopilot, so everything is managed so far. And what do we have here? APU bleed is on, anti-ice is on. We have a company message. The steering disconnect. Okay, so now we're just going to start the engines basically. Awaiting your confirmation for a good engine start. Right, well I guess I'd better start them up then. Hopefully this is going to start turning. There she goes. Thank you. Come on, let me hear it. I'm waiting for the jet to kick in. Very quiet. It's very quiet, guys. Yeah, it has. It's fired all the way up, look. Jeez, that is really super quiet. Okay, engine number 1. Let's wait for this first. Once it gets to, I don't know what it gets to on this plane, 20, 25, and then this starts to kick in. Here we go. There she goes. So this is the fan, basically, and this is the actual jet. A little bit too quiet for my liking. Oh, predicted wind shear? Yes, I always forget that. There we go. I can come back down now. Hello. Got to have me an armrest. Okay, engines are good. Let's confirm it. Come on.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Unlocking gear. He's excitable, isn't he? Right, so we've got the taxi light on, and I want the runway turn-off lights on as well, because it's night time and we will be turning. Oh. I didn't realise we were this close to the water in Newcastle, but of course, yeah, we are. Right, I think what I can do now, because we've had that treatment, I think I'm going to turn off the anti-ice. And if the ice gets detected on the wings of the plane, it will tell us. This plane's clever. It'll just say ice detected. It is clear. Right, is clear. My wife's name is Claire. Right, let's go to get the company message, guys. Go pick that up. Should be their ops. Oh no, it's not. It's more load sheets. So when does the ops come through? Easy ops is what we're waiting for. Maybe that's next after we complete the load sheets. I don't know. Easy ops. Come on. You know you want to send me easy ops. You know you do. Right, what have we got left on here? APU bleed. Oh, we don't need that anymore because the engines have started. So APU bleed can go off, APU can go off. Yeah, that is pretty much that. Dome light off now, please, thank you. Nice dark interior. Alright, we are ready. Oh, it did give me all the taxi instructions, didn't it, already? So we've already got that clear. Right, I'm going to swap my MCDU out with my throttle. And the only other thing we need, guys, is... I don't know if we'll be able to see it. No. Absolutely not. Oh, we do have a plane puller. Whoa! Okay, we're full. Where's the cabin view? Yeah, okay. Hey, what's he doing? Private messages? What are you doing? Right. We can't see the flaps go down, but let's go flaps. Yeah. I don't know what it put. I forgot. Flaps 3 takeoff? Serious? That's a lot of flappage. Alright, flaps 3. We can do that. Just a second. Now there's more things I do need to set here, so I'll set those up shortly. They will come up on the screen. Oh, there they are, already there. Right, so parking brake is the only one. APU available, but we don't need it. So where's my flappage thing? I know where the flap lever is. Oh, here. Yeah. So there's my flap indicator. Right there. So it's flaps 1, flaps 2, and flaps 3. That's a lot of flappage though. Is it a short runway? I don't know, it didn't seem like that. But there you go. Right. Hopefully we've got enough fuel left. Okay, so parking brake. Oh, now where's the little controls for this? Here? Put the light on. I can't see. Not cinematics, sorry, this one. Where's the lights for this? And let's have a little bit of flood. Not too much, because too much is too much. And what did it, there's the flaps thing, by the way. What did I come here for anyway? Alright, I can't remember. I came down to that panel for some reason. Never mind. Alright. See, that's too much floodlight there, man. That's too much. Turn it down. Just need a little. It gets too bright otherwise. Right. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's what I came down there for. Freaking brakes. Oh, I can't see it in the freaking. Let's just. There we go. Brakes off. I think they're off anyway. Who knows? If we're moving, then we're fine. Ah, okay. So yeah, we do need to set some more stuff, which we will do in a moment. Oh, hello. Hello. I don't know where you're going, so I'm just going to hold on. I don't know where you're going with your Boeing, so... See, the main taxi light is here, this beam. These are the runway turn-offs, so you can see to the sides, basically. Where's this guy going? I hope he's not coming my way.
Bravo 2, Alpha 4, Alpha, East Flight 942.
You know what? I could have carried on because we're turning... Can you stop? Can you stop there? Or are you going... Okay. Alright, fair enough. What airline is that? Yeah, because we were going off here anyway, so I didn't have to wait. I could have just turned off. And now he's beaten me in the queue. Is it me, or is the visibility a bit down? Because the weather said it was going to be nice visibility. It might just be the lights. It might just be his lights. This is all that Delta 8, Delta 6, Delta 5 stuff. That's all this is. Alright, slow down. Slow down. Take it easy. Take it easy. Sorry. Well, I was. What's the instead of I was taxiing down the taxiway. Nope, doesn't work. I was driving down the road trying to loosen my load. Can't do it for a plane. I was flying in the sky, eating a steak and kidney pie. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. You're only taxiing, boy. I'm not taking off. Right, it looks like we have a hold point here, but there's no runway, so I'm not going to stop. We've been cleared all the way down anyway, so we're going to carry on. I'm having to keep adjusting the plane because it's trying to steer to the right, so I'm having to adjust it to the left as we taxi here. Oh, shut up. I've got all that stuff turned off.
627. Contact Newcastle Tower 119.705. Contact Tower 119.705. Easy 2627.
Thank you. Thank you to the ladies sat next to me for taking care of that. Okay, we're just about to approach the holding point now for the runway. Here it is. The yellow and red signs are pretty much a giveaway. Alrighty, let's do the final bits. So what we're going to do now is just finish off this takeoff checklist. So auto brakes onto max, signs on, which they are, but you know, we can do that anyway. Let's do the call to the cabin, and spoilers armed, and flaps are in the correct position. If they're not, if we've been assigned flaps 3 and we're only on flaps 2 and we press the config test, it's going to start beeping like crazy because the flaps are not in the correct position. But as they are, we can run the takeoff config test here, and that should present normal. So the plane is happy, and therefore I'm happy too. So Newcastle Tower, EasyJet 2627 requesting departure from runway 25. And I've designated myself that I'm landing on 18 Centre in Amsterdam as well.
2627 Newcastle Tower, wind 180 at 8, runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Easy 2627.
I was going to say that. Alright, mind you, I did.
The advised information Gulf now current. QNH1.
I did. Right, so remember, landing lights on now as we go on the runway. Finally, I got all my lights done correctly. Didn't miss any lights out. I guess, though, it's harder to miss doing the lights in the night time. Alright, sweetie, let's go. But the only thing I want to switch off here is the runway turn-off lights, because we don't really need those anymore. That's it. Right, let's take a look what we have here. So we're going to be turning after about a couple of miles. We're going to, okay, little squiggly bit there, but we'll manage. Famous last words, right? Here we go. Where's the engine? I barely hear the engine spooling up. Okay, we're stable, so full blast. Again, I'm having to just correct the plane. It wants to drift a little. I don't think we've got a particular breeze or anything, but she's drifting. You can see, look. Okay, positive rate of climb. Gear up. It looks like I'm going to have to start turning almost immediately.
EC2627. Contact Newcastle Director Departure 125.83. Contact Newcastle Director Departure 125.83. Easy 2627.
Okay. Flaps 2.
Newcastle Director, Easy 2627, 2400.
Plane's a little bit shaky, guys, I have to say.
Easy 2627, Newcastle Director Departure. Identified. Climb to flight level 170. Climb to flight level 170.
Been cleared up to 17,000 just then. Flaps 1. Flaps retracted. Okay, autopilot, you can take over if you want. I'm sure you do want. I've taken in the flaps for you and the wheels, so you should be fine. Let's go here. This is with our runway, right here. Everybody happy? Whilst everyone's on their... Whoa, lights have come on now. I didn't do that. Actually, if I was traveling, I'd probably prefer to have the cabin lights out. Or at least, you know, dim. Come on. And you as well, please. Over speed. Oh, my bad. Yeah, chill out. I forgot we were in the Boeing. That we weren't in the Boeing. Yeah. In the Boeing you don't have to do that, it just does it automatically. But on this one, once you start climbing, you have to move it into the throttle climb position. Here, this D10, you have to move the throttle back to climb. Completely forgot, so the plane's like speeding through the sky like crazy. I forgot. don't think the autopilot enjoyed that too much. Can you re-engage, please? Yeah, autopilot decided, I'm not a part of this. I'm having nothing. No logo light. Yeah, it should be on. I don't know. I mean, it's...
627. Contact London Control 118.775. Center on 118.775.
Logo light's on.
Easy 2627. London Control, Easy 2.
See, the nav and logo, 1 and 2 are the same. They're exactly the same. They're just on different circuits. But yeah, it's on. It's on. I admit it's not lighting up very well though, is it?
Climb to flight level 350.
I opted for airport lights today.
Level 350. Easy 2.
Airport lights? Okay, we're well over 10,000 feet now, so all the landing lights can go out. Seat belts can go off. Oh, ground spoilers. My God, I am forgetting stuff. And there we go. We have a blank screen. Oh, was it? Oh, probably because we weren't flying over any, yeah, like we weren't flying over any habited areas, let's just say. Mining probes? No, but we could put limpets on, I suppose. No, what I've gone for today is the night flying, because I do like the night lighting in this game. Since the Sim Update 4 came out, the night lighting got improved immensely. And talking of Sim Update, by the way, we are now on to Sim Update 5 beta, but I took myself off the beta branch, so I'm not using that at the moment. So yeah, we got HTC cleared us to flight level 350, so we're just going all the way up anyway, which is what I was doing. And let's put that to 40 now. Now, Beyond ATC thinks that I am coming in on 18 left, but I'm not, so I'm going to request a runway change. It's telling me I can do it already. It says request runway change. It's already given me the option, but this is talking to London. Can I do that? Let me try. London Control, Easy 2627, requesting runway change. Can I do that for Amsterdam, or don't? I thought I had to contact Amsterdam for that.
Easy 2627, UVA moet je benen zijn en arrival runway.
What language is this?
Back with a descent clearance closer to your top of descent.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's basically, I'll translate that for you, because that was somebody in a foreign accent talking English. Basically saying, you've not been assigned an arrival runway. We'll come back with a descent clearance closer to your top of descent. Fine, absolutely fine. So why is the option already there on the screen for me to do it? Okay. And if that was London, oh well, it's London. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
Descent to flight level 180, Fenix 5220 heavy.
Can't see Jack. Can't see Steve. Just bits of meat. Don't forget, guys, download the latest EasyJet Traveller magazine and Bistro to your phone or tablet. Just scan the QR code. You know what? Hold on, I'm going to scan that. I'm going to see what happens. You ever get that where your phone just stops recognizing your fingerprint for some reason? Right, hold on. I can't believe it. It's taken me to the EasyJet Traveller website. That is actually an official, it says new site coming soon. EasyJet Traveller 2024. New site coming soon. Is that official EasyJet then? That QR code works. I mean, of course it does. It's freaking Fenix, isn't it? Three's a crowd, right guys? Yep, sorry. Is there any way I can adjust my seat position so I don't have this flash? There we go. Now when you do that, guys, you can actually pop into here, and because I adjusted it, I think it's called wing right, cabin window right, which is number 8. There it is. Because I adjusted the position, it's now asking me to save it. See, and if I move slightly, bang, I can save it again. Clever. Very nice. Right, I don't know what use a flyby will be, however, this plane is really quiet. Rolls-Royce engines? Maybe. I don't know, it's really quiet. Maybe we need to get some of those Boris sound effects for this plane like I have for the Boeing. Actually, I don't even know if Boris does the sound effects. Oh, talking of which, it's probably too late now. I knew I would forget to do it, but the flight initialization thing, now that we've gone a bit further here, right, we need to be at ATC. Yeah, so what happened here? Because we're supposed to get a reply back, and I think it's supposed to come on this screen here, because this is the initialization, and then there's a second part to this. Right, that's the weather. Oh, that's cool. Okay. There, that's it. Pre-departure clearance. I believe we were at gate number 5 or 6. Let's just put that. ATIS ID. Oh god. How do you find out what that is again? Do you need it? It's too late to do this now. I should have done this before. Remember how you get this. Oh yeah, you know when they say information Foxtrot or information Echo, I think it's that, whatever that letter is. I don't know, it was Foxtrot last time, it's probably Golf now. I would have to tune back onto the ATIS to find out, but I can't, as we've already left. And then you send it, and then you give them a little while, a few minutes, to confirm, and then the information comes up on here. But this was, you're supposed to do this pre-departure, which is what I said earlier, and I just completely forgot. So yeah, when it says ATIS with information Echo or information Foxtrot, if it's Foxtrot you put an F and all that stuff. But I don't think we're going to get anything back now. I'll be surprised if we do, but you never know. But yeah, that's what this screen is used for. And then you've got the print there. I don't know if the printer still works. I've not used it in a while. I really don't know if it works. It's here, isn't it? No, where is it? It's annoying. I've got to go here now to put the light. Flashlight disabled. Above 15 knots. Brilliant. Should have brought my night vision goggles. Anyway, so there is a printer here. It's either there or here. Oh, there. Okay. We did get the message back. I can't believe it. Thank you. Yeah. rejected because it's already cleared. Yeah. Oh. I should have done it when I was on the ground. And you can, yeah, there's the recall, so you can bring the message back up as well. I should have done it when I was on the ground, guys. But there you go. I didn't. So we're flying north now? No, we're not. No, I've just noticed the angle here, 154, 153. Cool. Oh, that shouldn't be happening. Where's the door handle? Aye, this is your captain speaking and stuff. How do I close the door now? Right, I'm stuck. Can't see, and there's no icon, there's no hand icon to tell me to put where the door gets closed. Oh, this is a clear breach of this is a violation of the rules. This is. Where's the frickin' door handle? The reason I went on this side was thinking I could see the door handle clearer. Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't want to exit the aircraft, I want to actually just walk around it. What the hell? And I can't use my flashlight either, because normally you can in the aircraft, but because this program takes over. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where is this door? Is it on this side maybe? Frickin' hell. It's the Boeing that's on the other side. The Boeing has the handle on this side. Right, done. Done and dusted. Honestly. The weather is really, yeah, it does portray, like, especially like I would like to do one where, you know, visibility is a bit low, maybe it's pissing down with rain, you know, and we're coming in and maybe the visibility is really bad and it's on that knife edge of whether we need to do auto landing or, you know, because the pilots can't see the runway but the plane can. And so the plane knows exactly what to do. Because, yeah, the plane can see better than we can. Using its GPS and all that stuff, it knows exactly, and the information that's programmed in, it knows exactly what the deal is. Okay, so now that we're up, we know that we need, that our intercept altitude is going to be 2,000. I'm going to be landing on runway 18C no matter what they tell me. So now we need to put in our decision altitude. Now on the Boeing it's nice and easy, it's just up there and you just do it. Don't tell me I've forgotten how to do it on this. This is the inbound course. There is the ILS frequency already. Inbound course was 182, right? Ah, no, that was on 18 left. Let's just confirm. Charts. Arrival. No, actually it's approach. Actually it doesn't matter, we can just go to the ground charts. And there should be one that's a star that's filled in. There it is. And 18 center is, yeah, 182, it's a center. It didn't have to be. It could have been 181.
Center on 118.475. Easy 2627.
Put it in there.
Easy 2627. Good evening. Flight level 350.
I know there's one over there as well. I'm just trying to remember where we put the...
27, London Control, identified.
Here, it's got to be here. Right, the QNH and the temperature of the airport, we'll pick that up in a second. So, just going to confirm again because I changed the runway. I want to confirm it. So Cat 2 landing at 18C. We'll perform a flaps 3 landing. And the QNH currently, it's liable to change before we get there, but the QNH of the airport is, nothing works in the top third of the screen. It's ridiculous. QNH is 1019, temperature -3. Format error. Okay, so you want me to put in an actual minus there. Okay. And that's it. So we've already decided flaps 3 landing, and therefore we have to tell this panel that we're going to do a flaps 3. Right. The only thing I'm looking out for here is for it to say ice detected, but it's not. But we do have a company message. That's going to be easy ops now, the one we were waiting for. So Atsu, AOC. Oh no, it's the pre-departure clearance. Where's the easy ops then? I don't know. I don't know why we haven't got that. All right. Now it just says now enter destination data, but we've just done that right now. We just did it, so we can clear that. So that's basically just going into performance and then going to the next phase until you get to the approach, and you fill it all in here, and we just done it, and the approach is 144. Okay, lovely. So the only thing I just need to confirm is that the ILS is 1095, but it's already got that set. And that the transition altitude was 3000. So I now need to manage top of descent, which on this plane it actually does show it on the one here. There you go, TD, third one down. So the moment we reach that, which is going to be in 40 miles, then we can pull out this button. There you go, there's the arrow. It's at such a weird angle. We just pull that and then the plane will start descending down to 2000, obeying all of the constraints on the way down. And then bring it down to 2000 here. And then we've got this one, the runway. So 6 miles between the final waypoint and the runway. Good to know. In fact, we've got a -3 here, so it looks like we're intercepting the glide slope at 3. Right? It's possible. It's absolutely possible that we will. Let's bring this up to 80. So this arrow is our top of descent. That's when we have to start coming down. I'll put it onto 40. Is it on the screen already? Yeah. So we're already going to be descending really, really quickly. Such a quiet plane though. Oh, 18 right. Okay, that's still cool. London control, EasyJet 2627. Can I request a different runway, please?
EasyJet 67 doesn't exist.
Bastards.
Enable runway change.
Okay. Shouldn't be a big problem, guys. So destination now. Destination is 18 right via Lambda, so it's the same thing. But of course, you know me, guys, I want to check it, preferably before things break. Before we get to top of descent. There you go, we just have that again. We just got to bring that continuity back up. Alright, I'm just going to quickly do that on my MCDU. So clear. Alright, 18 right it is. Done. Okay, you can go back to your little... Oh, piss off. They really need to redo this toolbar, honestly. Just have it attached to the top edge, and then you have to put your mouse up and touch the edge for it to come down. And then, because look, even though I don't think I can touch anything up in that top area. See? I can't move that switch. What about if it's over here? Yeah. But if it's anywhere near the toolbar, whatever's there is not going to work. Right, there's top of descent. London control, easy 2627, ready for descent.
Easy 2627, Lamso 2 Alpha, runway 18 right, descend to flight level 220.
Lamso 2 Alpha, runway 18 right, descend to flight level 220, easy 2627.
Oh, hold on, I think I got it the wrong way around. Good thing I gave myself a bit of time. I'm descending just a tad early, maybe a mile early. It does put us below the flight path for now, but the plane will correct that. Okay, remind me, 10,000 feet, landing lights on, seat belts on. And there's the company message. All right, let's do this manually through here. I've got the destination data in, don't worry, it's done. Atsu. And receive messages. Yeah, you took your time bringing that one out, but there you go, easy ops. I'm sure that's supposed to come earlier. But okay, we got there in the end, right? That's what counts. So you see how now it's coming back into line. Hopefully it's not going to go the other way. Go on, stay on profile. Oh, you clever little plane. Outer fuel tank transferred. Have we been draining too much fuel, guys? Uh-oh. I was sat on the APU for a while and they were doing the frickin' de-ice. Now this 2 hours 2, is this how much fuel we've got left? I actually don't know what that is, what it's referring to. Anyway, we've got just under 3 tons of fuel, so that should be plenty. We are perfectly on profile. Couldn't be sweeter. That has got to be the quietest plane in history. I mean, for an airliner. I'm going to check and see if that guy, Boris, there was a guy called Boris who does the sounds for the Boeings. And I'm going to see if he does one for the Airbuses. I'd be interested to try it. Also, we need to set brakes. Like we can set them to low. Set the brakes to low. Arm the speed brakes, and we're good. This is our target speed here. Are the throttles already? Yeah, the throttles are already idle. So it's not matching it. So shall we introduce some drag? We don't need to, it's not asking us for drag, but we could. The plane knows how to reach that speed. It'll simply just reduce the angle of attack. But then we're going to be off profile. But we can introduce some drag like that. I've got my slats out now. So look at the speed coming down, and that's without changing the angle of attack. I'm just going to bring our speed down to match that triangle, and then I'll take the drag off and see happens. You see how the plane stopped there by itself? It would have with the drag it would have had to increase its engines to make up for it. All guesswork. Yeah, very dark, isn't it? Let's have a look at some cameras like the belly. Nope, can't see much of that one. Forward fuselage, gear, tail. These are specific cameras for this plane. But unfortunately, there's no view from the tower. Not really much use to us. We're over the water, I think. That's why we're not getting anything. See? We're over water. So there's no lights down below. It's just black. As we continue our descent, guys, I'm going to just quickly grab some water. I'll be 2 seconds. Right. Nothing happened while I was away. No need for a mayday.
EV2627, descend to flight level 100.
Descend
on
to
my
flight
way.
Level 100, easy 2627.
EV2627, contact Amsterdam radar 119.1.
Amsterdam radar. There we go.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Easy 2627. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Amsterdam radar, easy 2627. Descending via Lamso 2 Alpha. Flight level 196.
EV2627, Amsterdam radar contact.
Oh, everybody got off. How did they all manage to do that? Alright. And I did not see the cabin crew dishing out parachutes. No, I think the reason is because we've got the door closed at the back. I think it's because we've got the door closed at the back, and so what it does is that I think it takes the passengers away so that it doesn't affect performance of the plane. But if I open the door, and we know what happened when I tried to open the door last time, right? As if by magic. Yeah, it's just a clever little trick from what's his face, so that they disappear as soon as you close the door, so there's no extra polygons. Doesn't do great for this view, but yeah. Who the hell's Mr. Mercedes? Stephen King film, eh?
Contact Schiphol arrival 118.405, easy 2627. Schiphol arrival, easy 2627, flight level 149er with information puffer.
Alright, from 2017, 3 seasons.
Easy 2627 Schiphol arrival. Good morning. Crew and Howard 019 expect the LS runway 18 right with the Sugwande position.
QN H1019er expect the ILS runway 18 right with the SUG 1D transition, easy 2627.
No.
Easy 2627.
SUG 1D, I've got this, I've got Sugo.
Flight.
SUG 1D isn't mentioned here.
LS runway 18 right.
Cleared direct Sugal, cross Sugal at or above flight level 100, cleared ILS runway 18 right, easy 2627.
Why is this 1310? Dude, you're freaking me out here. This is one, no, that's center. We want one right. Ugh. So approach. 18 right. Just ain't right, bro, just ain't right. So we can use either of these two. ILS or localizer, or we can use this one. Roughly going to be the same thing. So we do have a 1310. Okay. Show me this one. It should be about the same though. Yeah, there we go. So 2000 glide slope intercept at 2000 and then straight down. And decision altitude 187s. So now it's different. Isn't that wonderful? Oh boy, oh boy. Of course, I have to put that in again because we changed the runway, didn't we? I don't know whether refreshing changes all of them. Right, nothing's changed there, so we're good. Once we get on the runway before we taxi, we can turn the runway lights. Turn off lights on. So we should be good now. Landing lights are on. Seat belts are on. Landing lights, seat belts, outer tank fuel transferred, and flaps 3 landing. Right, flappage information. So 230, 200, 185. So that's going to start when we get to decel. So decel is where? Here. Just adding some drag now because clearly we're a little bit above where we need to be. Shit, I just brought the tray out. Is it still out? drag anymore, I don't think. At least for now. So the wind is pushing on the right hand side tail of the plane at 15 knots. So it's causing, you can see the plane's not exactly straight because it's pushing that way. See, pushing in that direction, so it's pushing the plane's a little bit twisted, but autopilot is correcting. There's the descent, the deceleration point, and then we just come round in here, and then the blue line is if we decide to abort the landing. This is the route we would take. That's a sharp turn off though. Frickin' hell. Is that for real? We come in here, we decide we're not going to land, and then we have to do a sharp 90-degree there. That's like a handbrake turn for a plane. Right, I'll keep an eye out for more drag because I'll be able to see it on my MCDU even though I'm not looking at it here. Gotta get some more noise on these engines, guys. At the moment it's a little bit too quiet. Although we are idling, right? Still. Are we idle? Yeah, engines are idle. Lazy bastards. So, as you can see, we're coming in and we're just going to do a turn. So the airport, where would it be then? So welcome to the Netherlands. Where's our binoculars? We've got binoculars. Not going to show much at this range. Oh, we've got some doodads. Come on. Be quick, otherwise it's going to whinge. It was 1019, right? Yes. Okay. We can do it here, although we don't really need to, but we can. And now I believe we're going to go flaps 1. Right, as soon as we're on the localizer, we'll hit the approach mode. And the moment we dip under 200, we can hit flaps 2 if we want to. Do we want to? Yes. Just before the turn, we're going to make flaps 2. This plane is getting shifted around here, guys. It's not reported gusting, is it? No. So, okay. Okay, flaps 2 now. Is it going to whinge because we haven't got the thing down? Spoilers armed. Brake set to low. And we're not on the localizer yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Okay, that's good enough for me. And approach. Gear down.
You are off course. Cleared direct near sea.
We're off course.
Navigation.
Please.
Affirmative. Cleared direct Nursey. Resume own navigation. Easy 2627.
They're not bothering with us anymore, guys. Okay. Said we're off course. This is 18 right. This is exactly where you told me to go. Okay, flaps 3. And we are now configured for landing. Nothing blue here, everything good. It's happy. Well, I wonder why it said we were off course. That's a weird one. Right, it looks like we have a direct tailwind, headwind, sorry, which is perfect for us. I'm on my little munchkin.
100 above. Minimum.
Perfect.
40, 30,
Except we're drifting.
20, retard, 10,
Altitude, we got it spot on. Spot on. We just drifted to the right because I was using the rudder to try and steer the plane there. Because we had a little bit of drift to one side and then I maybe overcompensated, possibly. But the altitude, the altitude coming down was spot on. Like spot on perfect. Oh, I've made a baby cry. And now it's not going to give me the it's not going to give me the taxi to gates now because I apparently deviated from my course. Sorry, little Timmy. No, no, no. Why have you killed everything? No, just the landing lights, boy. The only light I got wrong today was not switching this taxi light to takeoff mode before we took off. But that's not a biggie. Okay, we'll have to do it via Microsoft then, maybe. Gate C5 using taxiway V2 BB. I don't even know where the hell that is. Right, I'm looking for V2. Where the hell did it say V? Yeah, I copy. I don't know where V2 is. I know where W5 is. cross runway 18C. Okay. And then C3. Okay, fine. B. 20. A20. Alright, let's just try and find gate C5 here. I'm looking on a map. Don't worry, I'm looking on a map here. Alright, I don't know where it is, so go away for a second. Go away for a second! Here, C5. Right, but where are we? Is it going to show me on the map where we are? I guess not. So we just landed on 18 right. I don't know where I am. Okay, hold on. Just trying to locate my plane on the map here. In beyond ATC. Okay, there's... Oh, God, what a taxiway this is. Serious? Alright. Alright. So once we get past runway 18C, and then we've got runway... What the hell is that one? Oh, thanks for not saying. Runways without any designation on them. Perfect. Perfect. So this one here is runway 18 left. Alright, so where's that on my other map? Oh, okay, here we go. Schiphol ground, EasyJet 2627 requesting taxi to the assigned gate. Maybe it'll give me a different one.
Easy 2627, gate Golf 9 taxi via Victor 2, Victor, Victor Sierra, Victor Echo, Whiskey 5.
Oh, gate 9, okay.
Runway 36 center.
Phew.
Gate Golf 9 via Victor 2, Victor, Victor Sierra, Victor Echo, Whiskey 5. Hold short runway 36 center,
Let's
Easy
go.
2627.
Okay. Now we're all right. Now we've got proper guidance. I would have hated to navigate to C5, guys, because it's literally a mile away at the other end of the airport.
All aircraft be advised information Quebec now current NH1018.
We can actually put the dome light on now to dim. But we're okay. So gate Golf 9, which I think is closer than Charlie 5. Charlie 5 is way off. But we still have to cross a runway here. The amount of parking gates, guys. I mean, you saw it on the frickin' chart. There's tons of them. There's probably more parking for the planes than there is in the car park. to multitask here, and I can't concentrate on two things at the same time. It's impossible. Right, now let's focus on the plane. Because the moment I take my eyes off the runway, the plane is venturing over to the left or to the right. It just doesn't stay still. It's not just a case of, you know, leaving go of the joystick and letting it drive in a straight line, because it literally will not do that. It's always moving. I'm correcting the entire time. See, that's the airport over there, look, with all the Charlies and the Golfs. We are going a bit fast for taxiing, but nobody can see us. So we're going to have to hold short here at the runway because we're not cleared to cross it. Ooh. Yo, 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 yo. There. Schiphol ground, EasyJet 2627, waiting to cross runway 38 center. 36 center. Oops. You know what I mean.
Easy 2627, cross runway 36 center at Whiskey 5. Continue taxi via Whiskey 5, Victor, Victor Sierra, Victor 1.
You gonna get that?
Cross runway 36 center at Whiskey 5. Continue taxi via Whiskey 5, Victor, Victor Sierra, Victor 1, Easy 2627.
There you go, sweetheart. I'll take over from here on the radio. But you've been invaluable today and earned your money. Let's go. So, wait a minute. If we've been cleared to cross the runway, then absolutely there should be nothing coming in either direction. Or but we do have to check regardless. Trust no one. Actually, what we should do, guys, as well, get the APU running. Got like a back end view? No? I'll force it then. Yeah, so I wasn't happy with the landing that much. I like to get it, but my key thing about landing is to try and have it on the center line. And we were on the center line for the most part, but I could see on the flight director that we were slightly to the left of it. And so I was using the rudder to correct for that, and I guess I overcorrected it because then I drifted too far to the right on the landing. But altitude-wise, coming down, you know, where it's you know the ideal is to get 50 feet on the I call it the zebra crossing. we did that absolutely perfectly. At the moment we were over that zebra crossing thing, it literally said 50. So with that was absolutely spot on. We were just laterally, we weren't quite there. So I'm not ready yet to start disengaging autopilot at 1,000 feet. Although I might do better then, because then I've got more thinking time, right? Didn't I just do? I don't think so. I may have done this flight in the past, but just no. I don't think I've done it recently, not to my knowledge anyway. But who knows with my memory? It doesn't matter though. There's plenty of pilots who do the same flight like every day. Okay, now we're taking the third offshoot here. So 1, 2. So this one. And my gate is the first one on the left. G9, there it is. So there should be somebody back there waving their, flapping their arms around, and there isn't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta get the, oh, we have a visual guidance system here. I don't mean those white numbers, by the way. I'm talking about that display on the top there. So yeah, we're 3 feet off that way. That's what you're getting, like it or not. Oh great, now we get loads of stutter. Why? Why now? What's wrong? There you go. That's the visual display guidance, or the visual display system. VDG or something, whatever it's called. Put your chocks on, baby, put your chocks on. Chocks and cones are on. Oh, piss off. It always does that. I just ignore it because it's rubbish. Right, how are the brakes? Are they overly hot? Yes. They always get hot on this frickin' Fenix. Ever since they did the version 2, I'm having to use the brake fans. It's because I'm using... It's because I'm... You know, the reason is because I'm going too fast taxiing, and I'm having to constantly use the brakes to slow it down. But anyway, the fans are on now. So, if I was to stand up... I don't know why it's showing that the display is off, because it isn't. Oh yeah, the door's not there yet. Captain's running for his parachute. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the stairs to arrive here. I was actually gonna... Maybe I can set up an external camera for the brakes. So let's go external, plus again, create, hard mounted will do. Now I'm gonna have to go either side, doesn't matter. Oh, whoa, 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 back off. So you can see the fans operating there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay at this, and I'm going to just use a zoom. Okay, that's good. I'll save that. So now I can go from the pilot view to the brake fans. Perfect. I can assign a key to it, but I don't know if I have any. Oh, maybe. Do we have Alt-0 doing anything? No. Alt-0. There we go. So now I go from pilot view, Alt-0. Perfect. I'm assuming that we are still deboarding, right?
The boarding requested.
I thought we already did it. So we should be getting some stairs on the back of the plane. And then I can go and step out, because I can't go via the jetway. It's stuttering. I don't know why the frame rates are still, you know, in a very acceptable place.
The boarding started.
It's altering between 40s and 60s, but still, that is way plenty. And now I've lost my mouse pointer. See, we turn here and then it just stops. Okay. For some reason I can't. Oh, maybe I can. I can use the normal flashlight here. Right, you lot get off. I'm just going to go straight through you guys. You don't mind, do you? Do we not have stairs here? Yes, I'm coming to it. I just don't have my mouse pointer here for some reason. So I can't see. I can't see what I'm pressing. This does happen on occasion with Flight Sim, and it's very difficult to explain why it happens. But we just lose the mouse. See, now it's back again. And then if I go Thank you. Oh, great. There's no stairs, man. Normally they bring stairs to the back when we don't need it. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to be an action hero. Try not to get in the way of the workers. We have got a massive loss of frames though. Oh, I see, you're waiting for this. These should open automatically. Can I get close enough to open it myself? Actually, I can't, because what I can do is it'll clip open, but it won't fully do it on hydraulics. So I actually need to do it from here. Well, I've called for the aft stairs. I don't see them though. This isn't a third-party airport or anything. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Yeah, they on the Boeings they do suitcase by suitcase, bringing them out. On these, everything's packed into these skips and lowered down here on the Airbus. And the shape of these obviously just fit into the fuselage, and they all get packed in nicely. It's kind of a cool way of doing it. Where's the truck gone? Did it get full and then have to go and deliver? Yeah, I don't know where the back stairs went. I did call for them on the tablet. That's weird. Many times we had the back stairs coming to the plane and nobody was getting out because all the passengers went out via the jetway. I just love the detail and immersion in this sim. You've got passengers you can visually see coming out, and then you've got the baggage guys doing their thing, and the fuel can be put in the plane where they literally hook the hose into the fuel pipe on the ground here, and then they bill you for it afterwards. We might not need the fans on anymore, I don't know. Look, aft stairs. Nothing. Maybe GSX can sort it out for us? If it wants to. Okay. I guess not. Right, so what we can do is request the lavatory service to come and empty the...
Lavatory service has been requested.
To empty the bathrooms, even though there's no bath in there. Right, the brakes are not hot anymore, so we can turn the fan off. And we can also connect to ground power, I believe now. Did I request it? Oh yeah, there you go. So now the back of the plane can cool off this. So the generator will power down, as you can hear, but it's going to take a little while for the heat to dissipate. Is the cargo done? Was it done? No. Well, the front is done, but the rear, I think that's it. He's going to bugger off now. Now, yep, they're done. Okay. That was the wrong view. Right, they're done, so we can now close the cargo doors. They're noisy. Hydraulics. I was asking if that was your flight plane. I was getting ready to to flight. Okay. I think it does have the emergency slide. I don't know if it has that. It does have, for the emergencies, it's got, you know, the rat, the little fan that comes out so the wind hits it, spins the fan round, and it generates enough. Is it hydraulic or electrical to keep the plane instruments running so they can land? As for the thing, the slide out, I know we have stairs, like emergency stairs or something, right? I might be thinking of the Boeing, though. I think the Boeing has got it. It's called air stairs, where the actual stairs come out of the bodywork and come down. But it might be that you have to select whether you want those in the plane config. At least that's the way on the Boeing, I think. I'm not sure about here. I don't know if you can set it up here. No, this is for controls and stuff. It's not to configure the plane as such. Yeah, I don't think so. No. Maybe not on this plane. On the Boeing you have the air stairs, but what I don't know is on this one is whether there is a little compartment under the door under here for the stairs to come up, because certainly on the front it might have it. Looks like the jetway's decided it's going to unattach itself even if the passengers are not done. But yeah, look, you can see there's nothing here. On the Boeing though, yes. It looks like we're exceeding GPU again, because I don't have enough VRAM. That normally happens at third-party airports, but I'm not reducing my settings, my graphic settings, because for 90%, if not more, 96.3%, it's fine. Brakes have got hot again. Well, too bad. Let them cool on their own. Let's clear the errors. Yeah, why is the jetway come away? Or was it even ever there? Anyway, welcome to Amsterdam, I guess, guys, where things are stuttery because... Oh, now then. Things are stuttery because reasons that only it knows. Okay, I just got something on my screen. Airport diagram viewer. I have no idea where that's come from. Yeah, so you can just see me correcting the plane here, looking at the front wheels compared to the runway. Because we'll see, and I think I've kind of I'm going to overcompensate now. Because for the most part we were pretty much, oh wow, what's going on here? That might be the wind gusting me a little bit, but it shouldn't be because we had a perfect headwind. So yeah, we are to the left, so then I overcompensated. $50 feet right there on the crossing. See, this is me compensating because I know that we're drifting to the right, and I'm trying to correct for that. Wow, no sounds? And the rat has come out. What the hell? Must be a replay issue. And this flap's open. That's a replay issue, guys. I definitely did not request the rat to come out. So I don't know what it's doing there. Very strange. How cool is that for a view? What a treat. What a treat. Notice so far at least the engines are not disappearing at distance. Let's see if they do. Like on the Boeing they do. This one looks like it's maintaining. That's a lot of lights, man. That is super bright. But no... Okay, my nose was a bit high as well when we landed. The nose was a little bit too high. In this new version of the plane, it doesn't need to be that high. You can really bring it in, not level, but you know, the nose doesn't need to be pitched up that high like it used to need it. And we were told that with the version 2 of this plane when it came out, that it would, if you flew it in like you flew the version 1, that it would tend to float too much. So you kind of have to, you know, really not slam it into the ground, but you kind of have to be firm with it and make it land, you know what I mean? And not let it float too much, which I think I must have done there, but only in the last few feet because the altitude was fine. I had to stop here as well because I didn't know what the freaking gate was, because we weren't going to be assigned it. Oh, that's the thing. How do you go back live again? Take control? No, that just puts you back in control right at this point. So I could be back... Oh, could I redo the landing? I don't think so, because all the systems are off. Whoops. Okay, I couldn't do anything. No, okay. Leave it then. Alright, I don't know where I am, guys, now. I'm just randomly somewhere, probably on a runway. Let's shut it down. Because I haven't got a clue where I am. Yes, you can beep at me, I know. You're done. You're finished. We're in the middle of a runway. Let's see where we are, because I'm pretty sure I must be. It's probably put me on a runway somewhere. Oh, hold on, maybe not. Where the hell have you put me? Is this like the route into the runway? Is the runway ahead of us? Yeah, there it is. Oh, there is a way to practice, by the way. There is a way to practice your approaches. So if you want, I can show you how to do that. Wait, are the wheels down? Yeah, they are, right? Yeah. We didn't have any flaps, though. Frickin' hell. I think the wheels are down. I'm letting it really float here. Oh, it really wants to just float now. I have no idea. Oh, it sounds like maybe the wheels are up. We're gonna run out of runway. Okay, wheels are down. Oh! Yes, I know, but I'm running out of runway. Right, full everything. Come on, how good are your brakes? That's twice I've made a baby cry. Right then, so how do you practice your landings? There's this. And there's a program called FSI Panel. Yeah, set the kid off again. Alright, it wants me to do an update. Yeah, I guess the baby cries if that landing's too harsh, right? It's the Sims way of letting you know, hey, that was too hard. You woke the baby up, man. Come on. Right, so we landed on runway 18 right at Schiphol Airport, correct? Right, so Schiphol, runway 18 right. Select fix. Let's do 8 nautical miles final. And then the plane needs to be on that runway, I believe. Or at least it needs to be powered. So if I go to panel state and just ready and activate. Just waiting for it now. So I've got FSI panel set up for Schiphol Airport, runway 18 right, 8 miles out, flaps 3. And once the plane is running and happy, okay, I'm now going to press move aircraft and see if it does it. I don't know why, but on the Phoenix it does this. It pushes the plane forward. Okay, now it's got me set up. It's just preparing everything on the plane now, I think. My flaps are already at 3. My wheels are not down. We are in the climb detent. Okay, there we go. So that's FSI saying it has control. Right, well you shouldn't be putting me down into the ground then. Why are you pointing me down? It's still configuring everything. This is normal that the plane just keeps doing this, like backwards and forwards like this, but it shouldn't. It should be giving... Okay, we're not in climb apparently. No, now we are. Now, when am I getting control? We should have done 4 miles out, really. Yeah, it shouldn't say this like this. It should be giving me instructions on what it's doing. Pretty sure about that. Where the hell is the runway? I mean, the runway's there. We're not even facing it. No, there is no should be sleeping. There is no should be. I kind of make my own hours, you know. I don't think you can land that rough now. I mean, you can turn it on so that you can have it so if you make a good landing, they'll applaud and everything. All right, I'm going to turn off FSI panel, and we're going to do it with a plane that it doesn't mess up on. I don't know why. It seems to be just me that has a problem with the Fenix. I've been in touch with the developer, and it's just me. So let's go with a plane that we've not flown yet. Let's go with a 600. And let's just... Ideally, I wanted to practice the Amsterdam one, but it doesn't really matter. Let's do Melbourne. And if we put it on the runway, let's say runway 16, yeah, we'll just put it there, then everything will be started ready. It should put me on the runway. Oh, that looks like runway 16, sure. Okay, how do we do that? Oh, okay, I think it's done through here. So the Boeing cannot start on the runway already set up and ready. That's a strange one. You know, it is what it is, right? Actually, we don't need to do that. Let's load panel state. Runway, I guess, right? Oh my god, my wings has come on. Don't tell me it's going to work for the Boeing. Right, all these panels and stuff really should be instant. I shouldn't have to wait for it. does it put, it's put the navigation on, I expect. Yep, everything on. Everything else on, what should be on? Yes. Yeah, all good. Just waiting for the panels. Why? Why are you not instant now? I can't believe it's working. Look, my wind wings is working. On for my Fenix one, it's working for this. I wonder if it. Huh. Surely it can't do the whole. Well, I'll be dipped. Where's these panels, man? Thank you. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to run FSI panel. It should detect where we are. And, well, it will when I connect it up with this. Melbourne International, runway 34, even though I did select 16, I'm sure, but okay. And we want to select short final, 4 nautical miles, and your aircraft actual weight is above landing weight. Please select what you want to do. Set maximum landing weight, I guess. Okay. Now instead of blasting me down the runway, okay, you got to move me a bit further back if that's the runway. There we go. Everything's been programmed here. The MCDU can get programmed. Look, this one, see? Look, it's all getting typed in. Did you see it? I would love to show you, except that my mouse keeps going off the fucking screen. It never did that before. I mean, I can select onto another monitor, but when I'm moving around the cockpit, my mouse is disappearing onto other screens, and it doesn't normally do that. And if we do have a problem, it might be because of my wind wings hardware, because there is something mentioned in that. So it's literally just being held here right now until it's ready. Hold your brakes for 3 seconds to take control. Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3. We have flappage. Yeah, we do. And this is how I can just practice my landing over and over and over again. Is it on autopilot? Yeah, I'm gonna disarm that. I'm gonna try and manually land from this. Just following the flight directives basically, and hope that they are correct, because to me it looks like we're really high, but the flight directors say no. The flight directors are telling me to. Yeah, the flight directors are wrong. The flight directors want me to be there like this. So I don't know quite what's going on with that. So, okay. I'll compensate for the fact that we've not been losing altitude.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
I guess the autopilot shouldn't have been on in the first place.
Pull up. Sync rate.
50, 30, 20, 10.
We landed late. That was pretty much all. Everything else was alright. So then what we can do is just hit move aircraft again. And just wait. Yeah, so I don't know, the flight directors don't seem to work correctly. Which is bizarre.
Airspeed low.
So maybe I can forget the flight directors and just bring it in myself.
Airspeed low.
Right, so now I don't even have flight directors as a guidance. It's just visual now.
Positive rate of climb.
But the auto throttle is still on though. But if I turn it off, it's just going to add another complication to the flight. There's a lot of movement here. I don't know if it's coming from that Aerotone program. There's a lot of movement on this aircraft. I think I have maintained 2 reds, 2 whites all the way down, guys, manually. I've just got my eye fixed on a certain spot where I know I want my wheels to touch down, and that's on those 2 big white oblongs.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, we need the auto throttles off. Because I cancelled my throttle ages ago and it's still floating. It's the auto throttles. It's the auto throttles making me float. There you go. I don't know, I don't have a PS5. I imagine so, as long as you've got the, you know, the right hardware. I wouldn't want to be flying it with a game controller, but I imagine it should be the same. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so I can just stop the plane right now, and then if I want to, I could just hit move aircraft, and it will just keep doing it, and I can tell it to do it from 4 miles out, or from 8 miles out, or from vectoring, so you know the approach where you've got to turn around the corner before you're facing the runway. So I'm going to let it do this one, but this time I'm going to cancel autopilot and auto throttle.
Low.
So I'm going to need to have some throttle on it.
Airspeed low.
And it's just a very, very, very cool way
Airspeed low.
of just practicing manual landings.
Airspeed low.
Just ignore all of this stuff while it's setting the aircraft up. It's normal.
Airspeed low.
Wow.
Airspeed low.
noises, eh? Okay, aircraft is ready. So all I have to do is hold my brakes. I have control. Disengage autopilot. Disengage auto throttle. So now I have the throttle. Now this is just visual. I've got no aids to help me now. Wheels are down, flaps are set. No flight director to line up with the runway. At least not vertically. What I should do is try and stay at 3 degrees, you know, because that's not the normal descent. You would normally have it at 3, which is just below onto the brown part of the horizon there. So we are a bit high. And we are a bit fast.
Sync rate.
It's a lot to take in.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Nice. That wasn't bad. From 4 miles out, with no auto throttle and no freaking autopilot and no freaking flight directors. The flight director's working fine laterally to center me up, but vertically it's just not doing it. That was cool. That was really good landing. Probably my best one yet. I was pretty close onto the center line. My rate of descent is green. My bank at touchdown was I was 7 degrees to the right. Okay. My threshold height was 50 feet. Isn't that perfect, 50 feet? Isn't that exactly what it needs to be? You see, when the plane comes down on the glide slope, it does it at 3 degrees. So on here, you have 10 degrees, right? And then you've got 5 degrees here. So this is 2.5. So if you put your little square just underneath the 2.5, that is you descending around 3 degrees, which will be what the plane would do on autopilot. And it should bring you nicely down onto the runway if it's got you in the right position. Yeah, so I can literally just keep practicing over and over and over until, you know, I'm a bit more confident with my landing skills, as it were. Are the flaps coming up because I've just told them to? Oh, they are. They're just slow. Yeah. This is the little 737-600. This is going to be weird, because I will have no clue when to pull up. Preferably before I reach the end of the runway. Oh my god. I could see by the markings on the runway when the time was to start lifting. knew we were getting near the end. Oh, I'm way too high here. I am fully manually flying this now. Bank angle, terrain, pull up. I don't know what the maximum bank angle is on one of these. So yeah, if I want to do what they call a base, which is coming in from, so let's say a base landing would be would be if the runway was, you know, across this way, perpendicular to us here, this way, but over there. So we'd have to, so our approach would be from here, then we'd have to do a 90-degree turn, left or right, and then we can approach the runway that way. So you can do that as well. It does start off on autopilot, but it looks to me like the flight directors are not going to work properly because maybe there's no actual flight path or details programmed in. But I don't know. I think it does actually do it. It should do it. It should put all the information in that it needs so the flight directors work, right? And you've got downwind as well, which basically means you're approaching the runway but from the wrong side on the left or the right. So the runway would be this side, parallel with you. And then you just take it down and then do a U-turn and then land. That's downwind. Or you can do vectors, which is just a small turn that you need to do left or right to get onto the runway. So a left-hand vector would be, let's see if we can set it up. See if we can see. I don't know how close it is to the airport though, but instead of putting the runway directly in front of us, it's going to move it to the side at an angle. So we have to turn onto it. So it'll be probably over there somewhere. Right. Is it that? Yep, that's it. Nothing can go wrong with this one, right guys? Nothing. Left, so you can approach from the left, you can approach from the right. It don't matter. I'm going to leave auto throttle on for now. Gear down? Nope. Flaps? 5. Let's go 10. And 15. Yeah, I know. You want the wheels down. It's a bit early, but okay. I'll put the wheels down just to shut you up. All right. Now the plane's going to try and maintain 161. But as we turn onto the runway, I'm going to disconnect the throttle. This is the wrong way, right? Because the flight director looks like it doesn't think it is. Pull up. Maybe I shouldn't be on. I should have stayed on 10 flaps with the wheels up for a little while longer. Flight director is way off, laterally, unless I'm way off. But I don't know. Looking at this, it's telling me I'm all right. Okay, auto throttle is off now. Flaps 25. Oh, you know what I should try? Oh, I don't have it. The HGS system. I don't have it. Bollocks. Flaps 30. Hi, Gray. Man, you're up early. I've been streaming for 3 hours already. Why is the flight director so far off? Have I picked the wrong runway? Knowing me. Man, there's a lot of movement. I'll have to try it without that error tone and see if it calms it down a bit. This is more realistic like this, but see, I'm to the left. I've drifted. I've drifted, guys. Drifted.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh. So I landed long again, but it's fine. I'll take it. Considering most of that was manual. Disengage the autopilot straight away. Disengage the auto throttle as soon as I was lined up with the runway. Maybe I'm not so bad at this landing lark as I thought. My rate of descent apparently was correct. My bank at touchdown was also correct because it was in the green. My pitch at touchdown was 3.9, which is in black, not green. I don't know if that's good or bad then. Red is normally bad. Green is good. And my landing distance, 2,113 feet. What? From what? From touchdown to stopping, you mean? It does give you a landing report at the end. So it says landing distance was just within limits. Deviation from center line. It says on center line. it says very good, so I was on the center line. My touchdown rate of descent was positive landing, and my bank at touchdown was good. And it shows you the ideal line versus your actual line. Let me see if I can put it up for you guys. So basically, localizer, so this is lateral. So if you imagine this whole grid as the runway, this is to the left of the runway, left of center, this is to the right of center. So this is me, I'm a little bit right of center, then I had a little jippy there, and then, but I don't know. Is this coming in? Yeah, this is coming in, it's the other way around. Yes, I'm to the right there. And then I corrected the plane back to center. Little deviations because of plane was moving around. And then I don't know, I had a little thing here. And this is me landing. And then this is my approach coming in. And you can see here, I was coming in, I was okay here. And then I was too low, so that's why we were getting 3 poppy lights, 3 reds instead of 2. I was low. And then just before landing, I kind of got more or less back on the correct profile. But yeah, for the most of the time here, we were lower than we should have been. We should be matching this green line. But, you know, there's my report up there, and it was pretty good. At 1,000 feet, our indicated airspeed was a little bit faster than what it should be. But at 500 feet, I got it down to 139, which is happy with. So basically, I was offset here, I was offset here, but by the time we landed, I had both pretty much corrected, look. Almost bang on, and by the time we landed, it was close as you can get, and same here, really close. So yeah, basically, I corrected for all of the errors. How you doing, Grey Man? How you doing? All good? I just decided to do some flight simming with the Airbus, even though we're now in the Boeing because we switched. See, look, it's got the handle on this side. Just saying. And you can't stand up and walk around here, because if I stand up here, it puts me out here. Right, Rusty becomes mincemeat. And all my chunks come out the back. Heat death. Yeah, okay. Somewhat bleary-eyed. Yeah, I'm alright. Well, you know. As all right as can be expected, I suppose. And those flaps take a while to come back in. All right. Yeah, so that's going to do it, I think. I'm still awake because I've been... Hey, you know what, Gray? I switched from the Airbus to the Boeing, and my my Airbus MCDU still works here. Look, I can go to... Oh, does flight plan not work? Okay, I can go to index. How do I get to flight plan then? I can press certain things, I can do all of this and this, but the buttons at the bottom, the flight plan, that's not working. Oh, okay. There is a hack for it though. Oh, that's for performance. Okay, that's different button then. Is there any that can do my actual flight plan? That's brightness. Okay, that's the same button. None of these buttons are getting me to the flight plan, unfortunately. But it does mean that if I go to the flight plan here, or the legs, I should be able to start typing in. What I want. So the typing and the soft buttons here, the soft buttons are working both sides and the typing is working, but these buttons down here don't match up. I should grab a Boeing one, man. They're not extortionately expensive, these things. So I should grab the Boeing one. It'd be nice to have one of each, right? But yeah, okay, so that was a cool flight, guys, that we did in the Airbus Newcastle to Amsterdam at night. See, if I zoom in that way, it's fine. If I zoom in with binocs, oh, it's still fine for now. Hey Gray, you fancy a bit of sniping? I did a little bit of Sniper Elite Contracts 2 earlier, but I didn't stream it, I was just messing around. But I don't know, maybe. Maybe do the next mission of Sniper Contracts, shall we? Just set up a quick stream? Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to quit this stream and then I'm just going to... I won't schedule the next one, I'll just start it. So all I have to do is just go to my channel and just put the title in and stuff like that. It'll take me about 5 or 10 minutes and then I'll be doing a bit of sniping. So if you want to join me for that, yep, it's 3:45 in the morning, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright guys, so here's the end credits for this one, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.